Good morning. Oh, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. I ain't even bother going live on the other page. Happy Monday. Yes, definitely like the live. Hello, Lucilia. I take it you all are getting the notifications over here, huh? So, yesterday thank you, there was a major problem with the algorithm over on TikTok. So, it wasn't just me. Um, Good morning, Carla. There were other people that were on there. Um, as you guys come in, definitely like the live. There were other content creators who they said the same thing. They made posts, they went live, and they had like zero views on their videos, and no one was being notified. I literally had to go on TikTok and like literally go to pages. And I was like, that's odd. Never had to do that before, but I get it. But the kicker is if you go to certain other people's pages, the Clear and the Mafia, the Mayo Mafia, they're not having that problem. Videos are getting viewed. I mean, their lives are full. So it's only certain content creators, those of us, the darker shades of brown, it's our content that's being suppressed. If you're saying anything in reference to the government, if you're on there talking about us as a community uniting or getting better, they're definitely they're suppressing the content. And so you know me, I'm gonna do some homework because I'm not ever satisfied with just status quo. And so I noticed that I wasn't getting any of my TikTok notifications. But you want to know what I was getting? Facebook. I don't even go on Facebook anymore. I don't engage, I don't interact or anything. If I went on Facebook right now and made a post, maybe four people would see it. That's how long it's been. I haven't been active on Facebook for 2 years. But let me tell you, as soon as they changed that algorithm on TikTok, immediately I started getting detailed, specific Facebook notifications. Someone sent me a message. So and so did a post. Really? So I knew I knew years ago when they first started this conversation about TikTok and how it was a security issue. It was never a security issue. The problem is Mark Zuckerberg, once upon a time, was the only social media platform in town that anybody and everybody was participating in. That is until. So let's have story time, shall we? So the gentleman who originally owned TikTok, who is from Singapore, that had to go before the congressional hearing about TikTok and its security in China and all of that, he used to be an employee of Mark Zuckerberg's at Facebook. So as Facebook continued to grow, he went to Mark Zuckerberg with the idea of TikTok, wanting to expand what was going on with Facebook. I don't get it twisted. Facebook was amazing. It was an amazing app when it came out. It gave you an opportunity to connect with people you hadn't talked to or seen in a long time. It was an amazing way for family and friends to align themselves and be able to stay in the pocket and know what was going on with each other. And what sold Facebook was the ability to connect multiple circles and have everybody connected at the same time. And if you couldn't connect people, you'd be able to easily find them by the connection of other people's circles. Yeah, it was all well and good until It wasn't. So when the gentleman from Singapore went to Mark Zuckerberg told him no, he didn't want to do it. Facebook was fine as it was. And the reason he didn't want to do anything different is because Facebook was basically a social media monopoly. There was other things, but everything that came out, Mark Zuckerberg bought. Remember when Instagram first came out? Everybody loved Instagram. Mark Zuckerberg bought it. Remember when WhatsApp came out? Mark Zuckerberg bought it. Well, the issue with TikTok is it wasn't for sale. And hey, V, and the problem was the gentleman that worked in Singapore was like, I gave you a chance. You told me to go away. You didn't like the idea. So TikTok took off, and the timing couldn't have been better because when we went into isolation, everybody went on TikTok. You could buy things, you could make things, you could do these little videos. Everybody was just love them. They go viral. Verses was created out of it. DJ D Nice was holding concerts. People were doing all kinds of things via TikTok. Well, the diamond of the entire situation was the TikTok shop. The TikTok shop was amazing because you could get absolutely everything you wanted. It didn't cost you a lot of money. Why? The owner was from Singapore. He had a direct tap to the Asian wholesale market. So, with a direct tap into the Asian wholesale market, you could bring a slew of products to your American population, cutting out the middleman. Well, Mark Zuckerberg is in front of the congressional hearing talking about all of the security breaches of him. And what does he do? Well, why are y'all talking about me? What about that security breach over there at TikTok? What about China being able to have access to all of the Americans? And just like a bunch of jackasses, they believed him. Ain't nobody had any problems with security breaches on any other app. But how many times has your stuff been breached by Facebook? The point was, there was someone else in town that was doing better than him. And so he did what the Mayo Mafia does best. They find friends with power, influence, and control, and they figure out a way to annihilate any of the competition or monopolize it. So here we are now, fast forward to 2026. The government has now bought TikTok. They own it. They have put in place their algorithm. Now, here's the kicker. If you haven't uninstalled and updated the app, you're probably having all kinds of problems. You're not being able to see all of the content that belongs to you or belongs to other people that you have put together in your FYP. And even if you try to repost certain things, you get these strange alerts like, are you sure you want to repost that? Or it doesn't let you do it at all. It tells you you don't have an internet connection. Content creators who normally go live or post and have lots of traction, lots of followers in there, are now finding nobody. Yesterday, I went live 3 times. At any given time, there was never more than 4 people in a live. I've never in my life had a live where there was only 4 people in there. That's insane. I have people like, I haven't seen you in my FYP in weeks. So there you have it. The suppression is on. So I don't know what that means in terms of going forward. It kind of sucks because my largest following is on TikTok. I actually like TikTok. It was the most simple and easiest way to streamline and get information out in terms of things that were happening. And now that we're in the crux of this community give back initiative and preparing for the Internet Family Reunion, it was an excellent platform to do all of that. And now I'm going to have to convert and come over here to YouTube where I have the ability to go live without any of the issues. Only problem is all my followers are not over here. And getting people to convert and come over, it's a little different because humans are creatures of habit. So here we are. It is what it is. I am building the website for the reunion and talking with folks on how I'm able to do live streams directly from the website. So that way I don't have to go through all of this, but all of those things take time and a little bit of money. So there's that. But needless to say, since I'm in here with you 12 folks, and thank you for the likes, let me go ahead and give you the updates on what's going on. So, when we initially started the Community Give Back Initiative, it was well over 14 grand in the shopping cart. And we launched this 2 weeks ago. It's now at 11,000, almost under 11,000, that people have gone in there and made purchases and have them sent to Paul L. Dunbar Arts Enrichment Academy in Cleveland, Ohio. So I'm very proud of that. So the Community Initiative Give Back, it is working. People are giving back. Hi, Tanya. Good morning. Hey, Steph. Hey, Pac-Man. So I'm very excited, very, very, very excited about that. The give back is there. I know in the last 48 hours, a lot of us have been at home due to the weather. It is quite inclement, to say the least. It is very cold out. Lots of places full of snow and ice. So I hope everyone, hello, Allison. I hope everyone is staying warm and safe. The next thing is the plans for the Internet Family Reunion. They are moving along very nicely. We have everything in place that we need. We have contacted all of the necessary vendors, caterers, party planners to do decorations, venues. Now we are just awaiting the schedule so that we can go ahead and pick the weekend that we are going to do it and then notify everyone. I do want to remind folks that February 28th is the deadline to get your deposit in. The information, of course, is at the top of my TikTok page. But yes, the 28th is the deadline to get in your deposit. Now, mind you, your deposit, not only does it hold your spot for the game, but it also holds your spot for both the meet and greet as well as the actual reunion event. There is so much being put into this, but I can tell you a few things. There's definitely going to be a swag bag. Everybody who is coming to the weekend is definitely going to be able to get a swag bag. I ain't going to tell you what's in it, but you know me, so. And Miss Tammy and Miss Janita and Miss Stephanie, they are on the committee that will be putting together those amazing swag bags. So I am certain you're going to like everything that's in there. So there's that. There's going to be a meet and greet. The meet and greet, it will not be as long as the actual reunion, but it will give you an opportunity. Oh, what deadline? Okay. We're hosting the Internet Family Reunion 2, and it will be held in the fall at the beginning of the football season in Cleveland. The deadline I'm talking about is the $200 deposit for the weekend. So on that Friday, there will be a meet and greet where you'll be able to meet some of the amazing people that we've been chatting up all season long, going back and forth about what's happening in Cleveland as well as across the league with the other nephews. And then on Saturday night is the actual reunion. There will be a DJ, there will be a bar, there will be spades, there will be dominoes, there will be an amazing buffet, and I mean an amazing buffet. There will be prizes. It is even themed. The theme for the reunion event is sundresses and linen. So, ladies, you'll be able to come out in your most adorable and stunning sundresses, and gentlemen, please come out in your distinguished and dapper linen. Right now I think I have 860 something. I think you have to be 1,000 to be monetized. Good morning. And then on that Sunday is the game. Now, the game will be amazing as well because those tickets are inclusive of the Cardiac Club. When we did the first Internet Family Reunion meetup in December and we got to go to the Cardiac Club, let me tell you something. Me and the other ladies had an absolute ball. Let me tell you about this cardiac club. So it's an all-inclusive ticket. Your food is included. There is complimentary beer and wine. Of course, if you want to buy cocktails, that's extra and on you. But the amazing thing about the cardiac club is that if you want, you can stay inside the cardiac club. There's monitors in there where you can watch the game. There's also other fans in there too. Or you can go back to your seat. You can eat in the cardiac club, or you can go in the cardiac club, get you some snacks, and go out to your bleacher seat. You can come and go as much as you want. You get to eat as much as you want, have as much beer and wine as you want, get to have a really good time with other people who support and love the team and the quarterback that you're there to see. So it is going to be a jam. It is. So it is going to be a jam-packed weekend, and we're very excited about it. I'm really hoping that the Atlanta Falcons game is a game that is at the beginning, because that would be the perfect weekend to do so. We will be able to heckle and clown Kevin Stefanski and his ugly ass coming back to Cleveland as the head coach of the Atlanta Falcons. And then to top it off, I do have merch. So for all of you that are not particularly fans of Kevin Stefanski and plan on going to the game, whether you on the Atlanta side or you on the Cleveland side, I do have merch. Yeah, we do have Kevin Girl merch. So there's that. So there's a lot going on. Lots of things that are going on. You say that's a lot of subscribers? Well, I guess. But it's not as much as I had on my TikTok page. I got over 15,000 people on my TikTok page. So there's that. But, it is what it is. People know me and they know, I'm on multiple platforms. So hopefully the conversion and migration from over there to over here will not take long. So there is that, love bug. So I just wanted to come on here and any and everybody that you know that's normally in our community chat, spread the word and let them know that this is where Diva will be going live. I'm not playing with TikTok anymore. They crazy over there. Straight crazy. So I'll be posting on here and be posting updates on here. There will be a commercial with information pertaining to the Internet Family Reunion coming out soon. But just like y'all, I'm getting used to YouTube. So this is where we will land. This is where we are. So everybody, please stay warm, stay safe. As always, protect your peace and your mental health.